Us a little bit of your story.
Awesome. Thank you so much for letting me share tonight. So yeah, just a real quick backstory. I'm almost 40, but I have been dealing with some health issues for a really long time. My mom actually jokes sometimes that I have old people issues and have like my entire life. So when I heard about Fix and I joined the company without having the product, I obviously did a deep dive on what it was supposed to do. And I was really hopeful because it was going to maybe fix all of these things from me. So the night that I got Fix, I did a video in my bathroom of all the things that were going on with me so that I was able to go back and see if anything was working. And I just want to show you guys, this is my list. I don't know if you can see it. That's the stuff that was wrong with me. So I'm going to really quickly read it and then I'll tell you how things have changed. So I had hormonal issues. I was all over the place, completely irregular. I had severe bloating. I had gut issues. My food didn't feel like it was digesting and I had a lot of pain like under my sternum. It kind of felt like there was a brick in my stomach a lot. My bowels just weren't working. I was constipated a lot, but feeling like I had to go. I was constantly waking up between 2 and 4 in the morning. And when I would wake up, my brain was going. I couldn't shut it off. Um, I was constantly jumpy. I was in a fight or flight. I was really stressed out all the time, even though my job had gotten easier and I felt relieved there. But I just like when the toast would pop up in the toaster, I would literally have to catch my breath. I was that kind of jumpy. Um, I don't sleep well. I didn't sleep well. It wasn't ever deep. My brain fog was so bad. It felt like I was walking around in a dream. I don't know how else to explain it, but I knew I was like present in my body and doing all the things during the day, but it didn't feel like my brain was there, if that makes any sense. Um, Weight issues. I've dealt with weight issues for a long time. I was achy all over the place all the time. My joints, I had feet pain. Like it felt like I had broken bones in my feet sometimes. My hips, my back. I have chronic lower back pain from an injury when I was 21. Pain in my shoulder and clavicle from the way that I was sleeping, I guess. I don't know. I had headaches all the time, bags under my eyes. My skin wasn't looking healthy. I get sick all the time. Michelle was talking about how her daughter's sick all the time. I can relate to that because when I get a common cold, it takes me 3 weeks and I'm out, like out for it's awful. So I was sick all the time. Tinnitus, ringing in my ear was for years that's happened, but it has been getting progressively worse. Anxiety had started to get really bad, and then fatigue. I didn't feel like I could get through like normal daily stuff without just being really tired. So that's my list that I made for myself to be able to remember all the things that were going on with me. And I had gone to the doctor, I had tried to work on a couple of these things. But as you'll find out, as you find out more about the drops, we're inundated with a lot of stuff all the time. So even though I tried to fix it with diet and exercise, I also try not to take supplements and stuff. I try to fix with diet and exercise, but sometimes we just need a little something else. And I am so thankful for Fix because here are the things that it's done for my life. First of all, I have a ton of productive energy now, and it's not anxious energy. I just feel like I can get things done now throughout the day. I can go all day with working, getting my daughter ready for school, taking her to school, all the things, putting her down for bed, and then I can still clean up the kitchen and, read a book before bed, hang out with my husband. Like I just have the energy to do all the things. There's a calmness inside of me that I've never really been able to. I don't know how to explain other than it just feels like I'm not fighting in my body anymore. Like I'm patient with my daughter in a way that doesn't feel like I'm trying. I just am. I'm just patient. Um, I'm sleeping so well now. Like I said, I was never a good sleeper, never a deep sleeper, and I was always waking up with anxiety. And now I'm able to stay asleep, get really restful sleep. And if I do end up being woken up, I can go back to sleep really easily, which is a huge blessing. I never felt like I could sleep through the night. I have better digestion, not as big of bloating, and I'm finally regular, which is awesome. I've had some weight loss, but I'm also really watching what I eat and I'm working out. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Um, I don't have headaches. I haven't had headaches. I've been taking this for 6 weeks. All of a sudden, I realized that my headaches were gone. I was having those a lot. I'm generally in a happy mood. My joints feel better. And the thing that I reached out to Kylie and said, okay, I'm ready to share. because my tinnitus is gone. And I didn't realize it until I had heard somebody else saying that their tinnitus was gone. And I went, oh my God. I was telling my husband, oh my God, I haven't had ringing in my ears. And it has gotten so bad in the last couple of months where it was several times a day for 30 seconds at a time. So it was like all the time. I would know if I was still having tinnitus because it was all the time. And that's gone. So that's what's been happening with me, and I'll very quickly share what's happening with my husband and my daughter, and then I'm done. My husband has always had bad anxiety. He has to take CBD in order just to like get through the day and talk to people. He's no longer taking CBD and is just taking the drops, so that's helping him. He also has sleep apnea, and that is going away. He's like not holding his breath at night, and he's not snoring. So that's what I'm seeing from my husband. Yes, amazing. And then my daughter was going through some behavioral issues. She's almost 2, and it wasn't just the terrible twos. It was like extreme. She was scratching us to the point where we were bleeding. She was hitting. Everything was a fight. It was like she was irritated at literally everything we would say and do. We couldn't change her diaper or change her clothes without a fight. And so, because I knew that this was safe for little kids, it was safe for everybody, I decided to start giving her the drops. And it was like a switch. She just immediately calmed down. She was in a better mood. She was happy. She was silly. She was singing all the time. She was like so much fun to be around. Not everything wasn't a fight. And if it was like so much smaller, so much like more manageable. So literally overnight, it helped my daughter and she just keeps getting better. So yeah, it has changed my entire family. And I'm just so thankful for it.
Yay. I am so glad you are here and you